Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a Sephora Gratis haul, and I don't know what it is about this month or these last 2 months, but I've been super lucky and have had a chance to get a lot of my gratis at one single time. So today we have quite a bit to go through, especially this bag right here, which I'm very excited to talk about. But before we get started in the Sephora Gratis haul, please make sure to subscribe down below if you're not subscribed yet for new videos every single week, and let's get to it. All right, so the first bag we're going to start with is this little bag right here. And I don't know if you noticed, but this bag is particularly filled up with foundations, or I could say complexion products. And that's because in Sephora this last month we launched an animation that was all about foundations, and we also relaunched our Color IQ system. So if you asked to be color matched with our Color IQ, this little scanning item, we would have more shades to choose from, more foundations to choose from. So it's all about an animation for inclusivity. So Sephora is doing a really good job at like revamping the whole foundation world to make sure that every single person is included, and that we have a shade for every single person that walks through our doors. So that's why I got a ton of foundations, because we've been focusing a lot on foundations these last 2 months or so. So that being said, they sent us this bag where we got to choose our shade in every single one of these products. And in this particular bag, it says that this is education gratis. So this was sent to all the color cast and some leadership for educational purposes. So we can try these products and truly give our clients an honest opinion and let them know this will be good for you or this will be better for you, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get in. So one of the largest items in this bag is the number 88 brush. Now I already have this brush, and this is what the brush looks like. It's a very dense slanted buffing brush. I think it's perfect for patting it into the face, and it will give you full coverage because it is very dense, and because it's angled kind of in a 45-degree angle, it like hugs the face perfectly. I love this brush, especially when I'm like applying it on other clients. It's just super easy, and like I don't know, I can really get into the creases. So this is brush number 88. I love it so much for foundation. And next up, I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and this has been around forever. Urban Decay made this foundation like so many years ago, and I would say it's like an OG foundation. It's really great. It's very natural, which people truly love. I really like that. I chose the shade 3.0 in this foundation, and this is kind of like, ooh, so this is kind of a more sheer type of foundation, just like that. So that being said, I am very excited to try this particular foundation out. Next up, I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and I got the shade Fair Light Honey. And this is a great foundation for combination to oily skin, just because it's truly a matte foundation, and it's like full coverage as well. It does a really good job at like covering redness, hyperpigmentation. But again, I would only use this foundation if you are into that more medium to full coverage, and if you are combination to oily skin. But nevertheless, this is a great foundation for that type of client. Now this is a new foundation that just launched, and this is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation, and it comes in a little tube. It used to look like a shorter tube, kind of like this one, but anyways, they just kind of revamped the formula of this foundation, and they included so many new colors. Like the shade range is like this big, it's like enormous, which is super exciting. This foundation is kind of like medium coverage, I would say. You can definitely build it to full, so it'll give you a really fair amount of pigment there. And this is for that true combination to oily skin person, I feel. But I'm still going to give this a try and see what I think. Now this is the very famous Clinique Even Better Foundation. This one, I don't even know how long it's been around, but this is a go-to for so many people, and I use it on people that have sensitive skin, that want to look natural, but it does a pretty good job at covering up the green in my veins. I don't know if you can see it really, but that's what that looks like. You can't really see the green of my veins. So it has pretty good coverage. I chose the shade 16 Golden Neutral, and I think it's going to be a little bit too tan for me at the moment, but I still really want to try this out and see what I think. Next up, I have a go-to foundation for me. This is absolutely one of my favorites. This is a Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I got the shade Natural Beige. And what's cool about this one is that it is a full coverage foundation with hydrating benefits to it because it has coconut water, rose water, and hyaluronic acid. So 3 very, very hydrating ingredients, perfect for that person who's normal to dry. Even combination people can wear this. The coverage on this one is truly great. Like, it feels really, really thin. It feels like a moisturizer, but it truly packs a punch. As you can see, it covered up the green in my veins quite well. So I already know I absolutely love this foundation, and I'm so glad that I was able to get another bottle in my Gratis. It's so awesome. So this is the new Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I already have an opinion about it. Like, I should give it a chance, but just by feeling the texture of this, it feels like the old Marajuka concealer. I think that's how you say it. But it's just like a thick formula. It's like thick, like heavy. Like if you put this around your eye and you went like this, like you would be able to feel the weight of it. It blends quite nicely. I have a foundation on my hand already and it's blending really nicely into that, but I don't know. I did not like the new Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer because it felt just like this texture that I'm describing to you, and I feel like this concealer is also going to pretty much just give me like that same feeling around my eyes area, and it's probably gonna give me the weight, but I am going to maybe try it out during a makeup tutorial. So if you want to see a makeup tutorial with me trying out these products, please let me know down in the comments down below. Also, I got the shade Light Sand 20S in the Creaseless Concealer by Tarte. Moving on, this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I absolutely adore this concealer. This is going to be a ride or die for like the rest of my life. I don't care what anybody tells me. I got the shade Vanilla Light 2, and it's a fairly light shade, but I always like to be really nicely illuminated. Right now I have like this whole like bronzy thing going on. I don't know, I've just been feeling very bronzy. But Radiant Creamy Concealer, absolutely love. This is my bae. I love this concealer for life. Okay, moving on to the big bag. I'm going to be starting off by talking about the Sephora collection makeup wipes. Like, these wipes are the bomb. They're like super inexpensive, and I think that these are one of the best wipes in like all of Sephora, like no joke. I have quite a bit of foundation on my hands right now, so let's go ahead and do a test, right? We're just gonna go ahead and rub, and took all of it off. All of it. So these wipes would be great for every single person, even if you're sensitive. This will take off all your makeup. These are my absolute favorite. They smell so good and fresh. I can't get enough of them. I love them. And these are our very popular sheet masks at Sephora. I got the Sephora collection Rose Face Mask, and this one is ultra moisturizing and brightening. So I have tried this before and I really adored it. It's kind of like a pampering step that you can add to your skincare routine, so I'm really excited to be using this at night. So speaking of skincare, I was able to get the new Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum, and oh my god, I absolutely love the texture of this serum. It feels like a gel, but like smoother than gel. It's so hard to describe, but like this is the consistency of it. It's kind of like gooey, but like when you work it into your hand, it's just so, it feels so nice. And what's cool about this is that it's based off of very natural ingredients, and if you watched a few of my videos, you would know that I absolutely adore natural skincare. Anything that has natural ingredients in it, I absolutely love. So I'm so pumped to be trying out the new Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum because I already love it and I cannot wait to try it out. And I was a very lucky girl this month because I was so fortunate to get velour lashes in my Gratis. I have never in my life had velour lashes in my Gratis, so this is a really big deal. I got these in the style Live in Lashes, and this is what they look like. They're definitely smaller lashes, but I feel like they're smaller because they're meant to be a little bit more natural, but still there, you know what I mean? I think these are absolutely adorable, and I cannot wait to put these on my eyes and on my face. And moving on, I did get a Marc Jacobs single eyeshadow. This is one of their new gel powder eyeshadows, and this is in the shade OMG number 550, and it's this really beautiful kind of like coppery orange shade, and I think that they are absolutely stunning. So like one swipe, and if you do the swatch, it's like butter. Oh, that was like the worst swatch ever. Let's go ahead and try that again. They're just like so buttery and like intense. I think Marc Jacobs killed it with this formula. I don't think there's anything like this in the cosmetic world. I know that's a really big statement to make, but they came out with shimmers, and the shimmers are amazing, and they also came out with matte eyeshadows, and even the matte eyeshadows are extremely creamy. Like, I have no idea how they were able to make them that creamy and that pigmented, and there's just, you can tell they're high quality products, like they're high quality eyeshadows. And I'm actually wearing this particular color on my eyelids today. I think these are phenomenal, and I love that I got the color that I wanted. All right, so this next product is like one of the most exciting launches that we've had at Sephora this year, and that is the new NARS Climax Mascara. And look at this stunning packaging. I love the modern red tube. Like, what other mascara is red and modern looking like this one? You know, like none. I have to keep it real with you guys and let you know my opinions about the old NARS mascara. Like, that mascara was a hot mess. Like, it was not good whatsoever, and I remember actually like trying it, and I'm pretty sure I returned my old NARS mascara. But with this one, first of all, I love the brush on this. Let me show you. It's like one of those like fluffy full brushes. It's large and in charge, so that's what the brush looks like. And the NARS rep said that the formula of this is going to add more volume than length. That's what she said, and that this was not going to leave you with that glossy like spider eyelashes. This is going to give you a more like soft velvety type of finish. So I cannot wait to try this on and see what my thoughts are on this. I got this YSL Volupte Liquid Color Balm, and it's in a silver tube. It has some cute little lips down at the bottom, which shows you the shade of the tube. And when you open it, it also has the wand in the shape of a lip. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just, I think it's super cute. Like, it's those little details that matter. This is what it looks like. It's more so on the sheer side, but it's still very beautiful color. It's just like that mauvey pink that's really trending right now. I love all the mauvey pink colors. I want a mauvey pink color in every single lipstick that I find and that I see. I also have to say that this smells exactly like Mexican candy. It's like those spicy Mexican lollipops, and after you lick them, and then if you smell them, you can smell the watermelon in it. This smells exactly just like Mexican candy. I kid you not. It brings back childhood memories when I smell this. In my Gratis, I also found an Hourglass Vanish Stick. Now, I have used Hourglass, this foundation, before, and it's actually one of my top favorite foundations of all time. It would be very difficult for me to not name this in my top 5 foundations list. I got the shade Warm Ivory, and this one has like serious pigment. This is what it looks like, and the reason it's kind of in a triangular tube is because you're actually supposed to dot this on or stamp it on the face, because a little bit goes a long ways with this foundation. So let me just kind of show you. So one stamp truly goes a very long ways. I just love that the finish of it looks just like skin, and it's actually super long lasting. Again, it's like in my top 3 favorite foundations of all times. I absolutely love the Hourglass Vanish Stick. And I have another Sephora collection brush, and this one is number 62. It's the Pro Fan detailed brush, and it's that perfect size for highlighting, and it looks just like a fan brush except that it's a little bit on the denser side and it's a little bit thicker also. But I have used this on my clients and it works phenomenally. It is like the perfect size to get into like this highlighting area and then to get up onto the temple all the way up into like the brow bone, and you can also use it for chin, tip of the nose. I just love that it's the perfect size to highlight the face, and I absolutely adore this brush and I feel so lucky that I got it gratis. And last but not least, I have two products by Laura Mercier. I got the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and this is the glow version of the translucent setting powder, and it has the chromatic lid to it to represent that it is the glow powder. And if you haven't seen it yet, I did do a full review in this new Laura Mercier loose setting powder where I try it on with different techniques and I tell you my thoughts about it, who I think it's best for, all of that. So if you're interested in that, I will be linking it down in the description box. But anyways, I do feel like the color of it is like dark for it to be like marketed as a translucent powder, and for it to look like this, I just feel like it's a little bit too dark for it to be a loose setting powder, you know? So when you swatch it, it's like intense. It's like the real deal. It looks just like a loose highlight will look like. It has a lot of luminosity. Like, yes, it's pretty, but this says it's a translucent powder and people are going to use it as a setting powder, you know what I mean? It's beautiful, but I think you have to know how to use it and when to use it. I also got the new Laura Mercier brush, and this one, they just call it the glow powder brush, and it has this really interesting shape to it. It has this wave-like curve to it, and it actually looks pretty thick. This would be able to hug a lot of the face and give you a really precise application of your highlight or contour. So you can pretty much lay it flat on the face and it would be like perfect. It would be a perfect fit. And I think it would do a phenomenal job at contouring the face as well, because it just perfectly hugs the cheek and the cheekbone. So you can just kind of like swipe back and forth and get a perfect contour, and then you can flip and get the perfect highlight as well. I personally think that other brands are going to recreate this brush and we're going to see a lot more of this in the near future. And that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and for spending your time with me. If you liked this video and found some value from it, please make sure to drop me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week. Like always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.